What's up, everybody? You saw the thumbnail and read the title, so let's get right on into it. I strongly believe that Super Axel will be in the next season of Twisted Metal, and in this video, I'll show you my evidence that might prove my case along with other tidbits. If you enjoyed my predictions in this video, hit that like and subscribe buttons as well as that notifications bell to be on the lookout whenever I upload. Let's begin. So here's the setup. Follow me on this. First, John Doe's sister Christy, played by Tiana Okoye, after joining the tournament along with her brother and fellow doll member Quiet, Krista was taken out in the first round via airstrike, which set in motion for John's wish to bring her back in a later episode. As the season progressed, each contestant who kicked the bucket ended up getting their wish fulfilled. Frostbite wanted the sensation of warmth and got the treadmill treatment. By Apocalypse 9, Chucky wanted to fly and got the window treatment from Mayhem based on Hammerhead's ending in Twisted Metal 2. Just to name a few of that. Except for Axel, played by Michael James Shaw. He didn't mention his wish to anybody else in the show. Sure, it may have been implied by his tragic past as he explained in his intervention, especially how he lost baby Mayhem and got his wheels. So here's my case. When Axel sacrificed himself to save Mayhem, John, and Quiet by doing the piccolo, the camera focused on his arms being fused to the wheels. At first, I didn't want to believe he kicked the bucket, but I noticed that he and the other characters that were eliminated were not dismembered. The camera clearly showed them as they were lying there, or in Axel's case, rolling away from the camera, but you can clearly see that they were scarred, but they were not dismembered. And we get a hint that he might come back at that post-credit scene in the last episode. Then Minion debuted as the final boss against John and Quiet in both Roadkill cars, another reference to Twisted Metal Black's co-op mode where both players are able to play the same character. But when it was revealed unmasking Minion's identity by John, and to my surprise, it was Krista reanimated and brainwashed by Calypso doing the Quan Chi and fulfilling John's wish. Well, he technically did kick the bucket after saving Quiet from Minion back in the final battle. It was then I realized that anything is possible on the table for this show, since it's a smorgasbord of nothing but references. You see what I'm saying? So pretty much like all the games are literally like being referenced throughout the show. So how does that prove my point on Super Axel's potential debut for Season 3? For that, look no further than Twisted Metal 4 as an upgrade spiked and chromed unlockable boss, and in that game he had no backstory in the official release. For further evidence along with Super Axel, we have Super Thumper, Super Auger, and Super Slam. What I hope to see in Season 3 is Calypso building an army of reanimated, demonically powered drivers, including Mr. Grimm, Frostbite, David, Chucky, Holyman, and Raven, and yes, even Mike. Hell, I wouldn't even mind if Axel is called Primeval, because why not? If that's the case, the outsiders and insiders must come together against his army, and John Doe would have to embrace his true name to help reach a breakthrough in Krista. And Axel, upon seeing Mayhem again and seeing that blanket of hers, helps him to remember who he is and some way gathers the strength, if he can't get out of the wheels, to rip himself out just like he did in his iconic Twisted Metal 2 ending. But what do you all think? Tell me in the comments down below to continue this theory. I look forward to reading your thoughts, and a big shout out to my girlfriend who helped me with the split screen co-op footage, even on her first time playing Twisted Metal Black. I love you, pretty lady. With that said, thank you for your time. Peace.
I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.